You are 3 holes deep into a Saturday morning round. Your drives are finding the short grass, your irons are crisp, and you're pacing for your best score of the year. Then you step up to a tricky par 4, chunk a wedge into a bunker, and panic sets in. One bad swing spirals into a triple bogey, and the entire round is derailed. To stop that from happening, we need to look at how major champions and scratch golfers manage the course. We are going to build a 4-pillar mental and strategic blueprint based on their exact habits. This system doesn't require you to change your grip, fix your swing plane, or hit the range. It only requires an upgrade to your strategic operating system. So grab a pen and a blank scorecard. Pre-building this written framework right now, before you ever step onto the course, is the most reliable way to bulletproof your game against the inevitable bad shots. Let's start with team formats, like a scramble. Look at this fairway view. You have safe grass to the left and a water hazard on the right. In a team game, the first player to tee off entirely dictates the strategy for everyone else. Write down Rule 1. Play off your partner. If the first player hits a safe drive into the fairway, pressure vanishes. Remaining players can now take aggressive lines over the water. You play complementary golf, ham and egging your shots together. But in individual stroke play, the strategy shifts. Sometimes your drive goes wide, deep in the pine needles, staring at a cluster of trees. Write down Rule 2. No hero shots. Trying a miracle recovery through the branches usually leads to hitting a tree and taking an 8. Instead, pitch sideways back into the fairway. Take your medicine and secure a bogey. Accepting a bogey instead of chasing a miracle and taking an 8 is the main mathematical difference between a smart golfer and a frustrated one. This brings us to the mental game. High-stakes golf creates immense pressure. You have hundreds of people watching your every move from the tee box. Look at the scale of this crowd at the 2018 Ryder Cup. Bryson DeChambeau played alternate shot here as Tiger Woods' partner. Bryson later admitted the pressure of leaving Tiger with a bad lie was so intense that he felt nauseous. He actually lost feeling in his hands out of pure terror. If a champion gets so nervous he loses sensation in his fingers, it is entirely acceptable for you to feel terrified on the first tee of your local club or during a $5 bet with friends. Write down Rule number 3. Accept the nerves. Do not fight the adrenaline rush. Acknowledge that your heart is beating fast, step up to the ball, and rely entirely on your baseline mechanics to carry you through the swing. Sometimes, even trusting your mechanics, you hit a catastrophic skyball straight up into the air. It happens on camera and even in front of pros. Accepting that mistakes are inevitable and laughing them off prevents one bad swing from poisoning your mental state for the next 3 holes. To maintain that focus, Bryson DeChambeau uses a literal, concrete blueprint for managing the chaos of professional golf and public life. For Rule 4, draw a tee chart. Left is constants you control: pre-shot routine, breathing rhythm, club selection, hydration, and reactions. Right is variables you cannot control: wind conditions, bad bounces, lip outs, and your opponent's play. Directing your attention toward variables often leads to physical tension, which can disrupt the natural timing and fluidity of your swing. Peak performance requires you to lock your focus entirely onto your constants. You execute your routine, hit the ball, and completely surrender to whatever result the variables dictate. Look down at your completed scorecard. You now have a 4-point checklist. This framework provides a specific structure to help you navigate the course without letting a typical high-handicap blow-up hole derail the round. Your homework is simple. Fold this blueprint up, tuck it into your golf bag, and pull it out to review on the first tee box this weekend. By managing your mind and sticking to a disciplined strategy, you eliminate the compound errors that ruin scorecards. It is the fastest, most effective way to shave strokes off your handicap without ever setting foot on a driving range.